Hi, it's me, Andrea Storm, again on Mother's Day. And I was just having an ism. And so, because I've given myself permission to talk and to record these videos, well, there's things that I think of that are very important to better understanding myself. And I was reevaluating, like, why I don't eat OPF. What is OPF? OPF is other people's food, right? OPF is when other people cook a meal for you. Well, you don't exactly know. You don't know the measures that they went through, the strictness of their sanitation. And so I was thinking about the last time that I ate OPF. The last time I ate OPF was before 2003. And on that occasion, went to a barbecue boat party kind of thing, and we were out on the lakefront at a cabin with people that at their home that we had been invited to. My partner at that time, who has long been deceased, and so the gentleman, I want to say maybe a Greek gentleman, maybe an Italian gentleman. I never did quite learn his culture or ethnicity or heritage because, well, I spoiled it within the first 5 minutes. So, with my honesty and authenticity. So, he was making a salad and it looked really good. I mean, there was everything in there that you could imagine. Imagine a salad with everything that you love, and you can't wait to eat the salad because you love a salad. And this person is apparently putting a lot of love into their salad. So they go to mix it up with a fork, and then they put the fork in. You know where we're going, don't you? Don't you? OPF. Don't eat the OPF. Ah! And they taste it. And they're, whoa, delicious, perfect. Okay. Wonderful. Really thrilled about that. At this point, you're supposed to take that fork, discard it, put it in the sink, get rid of it, dishwasher, whatever you might have. But no, no, no. Gentleman, sir, Mr. OPF with really bad manners, takes that very same fork and stirs it back into this salad. Now, I just told you that it has everything that you love in it, everything you can imagine, right? You love everything that's in this salad, and you cannot wait to eat the salad until that moment. When your facial expression, because you happen to be that kind of person with facial expressions, goes and probably worried and scared and like, and they go to present and serve the salad, to which this very starving non-OPF eater since that day declines the salad. And my partner pulls me to the side and says, "Oh, but you were so excited and it looked so good, and what happened?" And I said, "Just tell him that I'm, and they press. Now, I mean, like, literally, I was like, a lie? No, I'm not going to say that I don't feel good. The truth? No, I mean, can't I just simply decline? Isn't no a complete sentence? See, that was back in the days when no wasn't a complete sentence yet. There was another conversation to be had. That's a little bit in. Just taste it. Well, just try it. You might like it. Look, dude, I already saw you take that fork, shove it into your mouth with all of your pathogens and salivas and bacterias, and then you took them and put them back into the salad, and you created a monstrosity that I will not eat. I won't eat it. I won't eat it. So, I politely whisper off to my partner at that time, and I said, father of one of my children, actually, But I say, well, and I tell him I was, and then he put the fork back in. I can't eat that. And then, being drunk and a man, he goes out and boisterously shares it with the group, who, of course, is wholly offended. I mean, they're offended. So ruined it in the first 5 minutes because I have no idea what their cultural heritage is because that person didn't speak to me anymore. I ended up going out on the porch and walking along the water with the kid and being like, wow, this sucks. All right, come on, kids, let's go walk around and explore and get some rocks. And then, after passing maybe an hour or less of feeling very, very uncomfortable, we left. We left that environment. But so don't be the OPF guy, don't be that guy that stirs and then stirs. No, no. Ooh. And don't be the guy that eats OPF because you don't know what they did in their kitchen before they brought that potluck to the party. And you don't know that they like you or love you or hate you. It's just, it's a great rule to follow. Don't eat OPF. I'm pretty strict these days about restaurants too. I keep a good eye on what they do. And you know what? The standards by which we should live, they're not being followed. People are very lackadaisical in their work environment when it comes to food service. So no, I like my own food. And if you want to know what that is, I just made my breakfast. Make sure the lid's on tight, otherwise we'll have a fun event. This is what I eat. Yeah, you want to know what's in there? All right, I'll tell you. Usually, not today, I don't have any coffee. I don't have any yogurt. Usually it'll have yogurt. I don't have any honey. Usually it'll have honey. Today, because, it's the way I live, I have gratitude for the things that I have. I've got the green shit that I put in there. I call it Vega. It's the name of the product. See, it's, I don't work for them. Love the product. Always have. You can tell because the bottle is like worn. And then today it's got tangerine juice. I had tangerine juice. Used the last of the tangerine juice. And orange juice. Build my blood. Get some vitamin C. Get that beautiful color back into me. That beautiful rosy colors. Because I don't wear makeup. And I know you probably noticed I don't really have eyebrows. They're just natural. That's the way they grew. And that's the way I've left them all of my life. I don't wear makeup because it makes my skin feel like I can't breathe. Can't breathe with makeup on. Don't like the eye stuff because it made my eyelashes not happy. And my eyelashes are there's eyelashes there. There really are. You might not be able to see them clearly, but that's okay. I still told you a story from my authentic heart. And yeah, hey, I got that off my chest. Why I don't eat OPF, other people's food. Have a great day. Bye for now. Be authentic. Tell the truth. And remember, no is a complete sentence. We do not have to defend our reasons. And for a lifetime, people pushed me into defending my reasons. And then they tore my reasons apart. Because, of course, I gave them an opening, right? I jumped in on they did that, right? Just so that they'd have an opening, right? Don't go there. Don't even go down that slippery slope. Forget about it. And have a great day. And hey, if you want to help support my ability to write some of these stories, some of these anecdotal stories, publish a book or two, be a little bit more comfortable than in my daughter's hand-me-downs. Well, great. I love my daughter's hand-me-downs, so I really do. She hasn't given me any lately. I'm due for some more hand-me-downs, kiddo, if you happen to watch this. I love you. I love my kids. I do, genuinely. But, and there's a but to that, yeah. Because if I'm going to become a good mother, because I am the epitome of the bad mom, Like, remember the movies Bad Mom 1, Bad Mom 2? Love those movies. Reminded me of days with my girlfriends. Sorry. Ugh, it's so sad. Times were tough. A girl did what a girl did. Some things I'm proud of, others I'm not so proud of, but it's all the damn truth. I own it because I lived by my free will consequences. Remember that. It's not just free will. It's not just consequences. That's a whole sentence. It's free will consequences. Free will consequences. Don't forget that. And have a great day. But hey, look, I got the upper smile. No, I can't eat with these. Come on, you saw what I'm eating. It's a shake. I weighed myself today. I'm back up to 115, which really I was starting to get scared because it was dropping. And so I tried to maintain, and tell you the truth. You want to know how I did it? I went and I got a couple of double cheeseburgers at the McDonald's. Actually, they got the McDouble, and it has cheese on it. They don't tell you that in the menu. And it's only $2.50 in Chicago downtown. That's a good price. And it's like $2.78 with tax. And so that's all I could afford. Meanwhile, my coworkers tell me that they park in parking structures, and, well, that's nice. I'm not mad at them. No, don't get me wrong, but isn't it interesting? We have such a difference in this world, and you just got to wonder, like, where's the key? All right, I'm still looking for parts, or I'm still looking for some parts of the puzzle, the key. But in the meanwhile, I'm feeling good, today, because I've been living in each moment, taking moment by moment. And this moment is all about drinking my breakfast. Be well, bye for now. Hey, don't forget, you'll be able to find me at artapal.com/ANDREASTU, because you matter, RM. I got some art out there. Then if you look there, it should lead you to the place where I sell the t-shirts. And while you're here at YouTube, so you know about this, and you know that I love Matchbox cars, I buy myself something to make myself feel better when I'm at the grocery store. And it's like $1. Can't go through life not satisfying your desires, right? That map, that is a hit list map so that I can go out and sell my art. The blue lines are where I'm not allowed to sell art. And that map is one of many. I think I've got it Velcroed. Yeah, Velcroed onto the wall, because this is an area that I'll be working in Chicago, only because I'm lazy. No, not lazy. I'd like to say I'm lazy. I could go back to bed. I'm limited by finance, right? And I don't know where the other part of it is now. Oh, it's up there somewhere. There's plenty of Velcro on my walls. I like putting Velcro on the walls so that I can laminate things and then stick it to the wall and then study it, really. That's how I learn things. Might work for you too, because then you can take it off and put it back on, and you're not investing in I've got 2 calendars, 2 whiteboards out here. I got a whiteboard at the other desk with the other computer. What I need is some video equipment, a mic, maybe one that I can put around walk around the apartment, like be free. But right now I'm just kind of hovering on this director chair that I did end up getting myself, so I can direct myself. Check out my art. Contribute if you like. Don't if you don't. I'm just glad that, I had a moment to reflect on my life and remind myself of a few things. Why I don't eat other people's food and what I'm limited to eating these days. Because they're not finished and they they're not finished. They're going to do a fabulous job finishing it. I'm confident they're going to love my jaw. If you can't say something good, don't say anything at all. At least hold off until such time that the time is right.